I think I mentioned last month, Capricorn, that there was a shift in energy to the domestic sphere of your life. That's shown here by the positioning of Venus and the Sun. Venus is a really great planet for you. It relates to your career and also your past life karma and some of the creative activities that you're into. Notice here that it's under sunbeams, so the combustion really debilitates the planet and is one of the sources of weakness according to the ancient astrologers. So having these two planets and then a third one, as you can see there enter, that's the Mercury, also another favourable planet, brings a lot of your attention to your domestic sphere. The combustion here shows some sort of dissatisfaction. It may relate to children if you're a parent, and you probably won't see the full impact of this until the moon, as you see here, transiting through your finance sector on the 7th and 8th, then through your communications and negotiation sector on the 9th. Confusing Neptune conjunction there may make your conversations a little bit sort of iffy. But there it is, the moon moves into this 4th house, bringing a sum total of 4 planets into conjunction here. That's quite a heavy duty level of energy. And on the 12th, the new moon shows us clearly a possible new strategy for dealing with whatever problems you've got in the home, your children, your spouse as well, because the moon for you is regulating your 7th house here, which is this sign of Cancer. So all of these factors are involved. The sun, which is related to this 8th house, which is your shared resources, shared feelings as well, and Mercury, which is the planet of idealism, belief systems, and that includes self-limiting beliefs. So something breaks through. There's some sort of epiphany for you during this period of the month up until the 15th. Straight after, you'll notice Venus moving into its own sign here, which is nice. That's great for you to get back into the swing of something creative, something that you enjoy doing rather than you feel responsible doing. That can also involve your children, because the 5th house and Venus, in your case, have full dominance over this area. Now, that also has to do with your career, and the placement of Venus in this 5th house shows a more undercover sort of approach to your work, really working at dealing with creative solutions to age-old problems. And there you may have some problems which we've discussed with Mars in the 6th house. People opposing you. You know, people don't like to deal with things that are fresh, that are new, that actually take them out of their comfort zone. So this combination of planets, you notice there also the sun moving here, shows that you are committed to a creative path now and solving some of those issues. Notice here around the 25th, 24th and 25th, the placement of the moon in that 10th house, which is the career sector, may be affording you the opportunity to implement some of those changes either with your employer or the people you work with or your friends, which is shown by the transit of the moon through the 11th house on the 27th. Note also the transit of Mars into that 7th house of relationships. Mars for you rules the 11th. In some systems of astrology, it's considered a very problematic planet, and its status is such that it causes health problems or injuries to your partner. So that is something that if you've got any say, to maybe advise your spouse or partner to maybe stay in, not be so active, get their scheduling a little more organised so that they're not rushing from point A to point B. I did miss one little aspect there. I'm going to go back, which is it's the full moon on the 27th, which takes place there. I'm not going to go all the way back. Suffice to say that it takes place in this zone of friendships and partnerships. And it could be some sort of contradictory feeling that you have there, because the moon in the 11th house generally works well, but for you, because Scorpio is its weak sign, there may be some emotional issues that you're dealing with there. And as Scorpio is also a secretive sign, I'm telling you now, Capricorn, if you don't speak up, you're just going to be, it's going to eat away at you inside. There may be something that's bothering you about a friend, some of their habits or their, the way they communicate to you. This is the time for you to have a discussion with them and let them know exactly how you feel, so that you don't go nursing that sort of resentment for too long. I think that's about it in terms of the overall synopsis. If you go on over there to astrology.com.au, we've got the text-based version of this, so you can actually read it, and we've got all the chronological aspects that we placed there. So if I've missed the odd one, because I normally just go on my intuition and look at what is standing out to me, there's some other stuff there that you might find interesting. Don't forget to subscribe down there on the button, and drop me a note. I always love hearing from you. If you need a personal reading face to face, I'm here, and looking forward to your contact. See you next month. Take care. Bye bye.